Coming up on tonight's broadcast, showcasing OSU art in Portland, getting ready for parking changes.
OSU recognizes undergraduate research. We have a look at your local weather forecast, and of course, a sports update. All that and more right here on the Beaver News.
I hope everyone has had a great day so far. Good evening and welcome to your Tuesday night edition of the Beaver News. I'm Hayden Wilcox.
And I'm Joe Hedberg.
This last weekend, the Relay for Life, a non-profit fundraiser for the American Cancer Society, took place in the MU Quad. All of OSU's Greek life was in attendance as hundreds of people walked, ran, and participated in three-legged races in order to raise money for the cause. But it wasn't just Greek life that got involved. Representatives from all the campus dorms and major community members also stepped up to get involved.
In a quick business meeting, the Associated Students of Oregon State University House of Representatives passed one bill and tabled two others. JB 7107, which passed 8-1, would increase the length of OSU primary and general elections and change the language of when elections would occur. The bill increased the primary elections from 2 days to 3 and general elections from 2 days to 5.
Last weekend, the Corvallis Academy of Ballet presented Ballet International, a company recital that demonstrated ballet pieces from around the world. Every year, the Corvallis Academy of Ballet acts as an outlet for many OSU students who wish to begin or continue to pursue their interest in ballet. This year's presentation took place at the Corvallis High School Auditorium and consisted of pieces from Scotland, Italy, Egypt, and China, among others. The recital ended with the finale piece from the ballet, Coppelia.
Sandra L. Crosser, an award-winning poet whose work has been called feisty, accomplished, and mature, will read from her work on Thursday, May 24th at 7:30 p.m. in the main rotunda of the Oregon State University Valley Library. Al Crosser's 7 books of poetry include A Fish to Feed All Hunger and Except by Nature, both of which were selected by the National Poetry Series. The Visiting Writers Series is supported by Proposed School of Writing, Literature and Film, the Valley Library, the Office of the Provost, the College of Liberal Arts, Kathy Brisker, Tim Steele, and the OSU Beaver Bookstore.
On Friday, the Department of Design and Human Environment will be holding their annual Spring Fashion Show. Every year, juniors and seniors in the Professional Apparel Design Program prepare this showcase to feature the designs that they have made into reality. This year's theme is Cirque de la Mode and will consist of 40 different collections from 18 students. The models are also OSU students, and they will be wearing many different styles of clothing that range from menswear to summerwear to lingerie. This year's fashion show will take place at 7 p.m. this Friday at the CH2M Alumni Center. Well, I was able to spend some time with the designers during the dress rehearsal, and I must say I'm very impressed with the work they're going to present.
You know, I've never been to the event myself, but I heard it's a great way to see what some of these 3- and 4-year students have been working on this whole time.
In order to calm rising student concerns about future transportation and parking, OSU has completed a survey that they say will help solve future problems. Right now, everyone who owns a car is feeling pressure as construction projects start up, taking away the already limited space to park on campus. In regards to future transportation, the university is considering the idea of hiring a third shuttle to aid students, the route of which is still being decided. The parking spaces next to the current Beaver store will be torn down in preparation for building the new Student Experience Center. Now the question remains, where can I park my car?
Oregon Treasurer Ted Wheeler will deliver the annual Government Tom McCall Memorial Lecture at Oregon State University on Thursday, May 31st. His talk, Investing in Oregon's Future, begins at 7 p.m. in the Construction and Engineering Hall of the LaSalle Stewart Center. It is free and open to the public. A question and answer session and public reception will follow. In his talk, Wheeler will address how, in an era of budget cuts and sluggish economic growth, the state of Oregon is targeting its resources by investing in education and its entrepreneurs and small businesses. According to Wheeler, tackling the state's pressing issues, education gaps, an aging population, and constrained public resources means finding solutions that blur the line of traditional government in order for Oregon to compete in the global marketplace and thrive. For more information, you can check out the Oregon State website.
OSU's second annual Paintings in the Pearl continues all this month. Since it began, the Paintings in the Pearl exhibit has presented the general public with the best work the art department has to offer. This year's collection will be held in Portland's Pearl District at the Albina Community Bank. Students are encouraged to visit the work and support the 9 OSU undergrad art students whose work have been chosen for the display.
A new program at Oregon State University gives all undergraduate students the opportunity to be recognized on their transcript for contributions to research or creative contributions to the arts, and gives an additional incentive for undertaking such a project. The program was first discussed 2 or 3 years ago, designed 1.5 years ago, and approved by the university last year. According to Kevin Ahern, only a few colleges have this kind of program available to all majors. More information about the program, including the application students can fill out, the transcript notation application for undergraduates can be found online.
Tomorrow, the University Housing and Dining Services will present their Spring Fair Carnival and Student Appreciation event. This event will be held like many other events of the dining centers have put on throughout the year, but will include games, free food, live entertainment, and even a dunk tank. Students are encouraged to participate and have a great time because who doesn't like free food? The Spring Fair will begin tomorrow night from 5 to 7 at the McNary Dining Center.
OSU Cascades invites community college students and individuals with some college experience to meet with admissions specialists each Tuesday. Transfer Tuesdays occur year-round and enable individuals interested in completing a 4-year undergraduate degree to meet with administration specialists and learn about OSU Cascades admissions and transfer requirements, academic programs, and study abroad and internships in more than 80 countries. Students can choose from 11 academic majors and 20 options from OSU and U of O, including art, business administration, general science, human development and family sciences, mathematics, natural resources, psychology, tourism, and outdoor leadership. In most cases, students can apply credits already earned at a community college or other institution to a degree program at OSU Cascades. For more information, check out OSU Cascades website.
As expected, today was much like yesterday with scattered showers and cloudy skies.
For a look at what we can expect for the rest of the week, we go to Spencer Smallwood with weather. Spencer?
Hello, Corvallis. I'm Spencer Smallwood, and I'm here in the studio today, about to bring you your 5-day forecast. Tonight, expect to see a low of 46 degrees. On Wednesday, we have a high of 61 degrees and a low of 46 degrees, with rain all day long. Thursday, the rain shall continue with a high of 57 degrees and a low of 45 degrees. Friday, looks like we're going to get some nice sun breaks with a high of 68 and a low of 45. And finally, by Saturday, it looks like the sun should pretty much be out at all times with a high of 72 and a low of 48 degrees. Well, looks like the rain should be clearing up by Friday, so hopefully you guys' plans before the weekend can stay put. I'm Spencer Smallwood, and that was your 5-day forecast. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Spencer. Looks like there will be light at the end of this rainy tunnel. Rich McGank, an Oregon State University faculty member specializing in international water resources, has been appointed by Secretary of the State Hillary Clinton to a 3-year term on the United States National Commission to UNESCO. The Oregon State website reports that he spent 6 years as director and professor of the United Nations Institute for Water Education in the Netherlands. McGank, who received his PhD from OSU in 1974, has been on dozens of economic development missions and natural resource projects during his career, which has taken him to more than 100 countries around the world.
This Friday, the Valley Library will hold the annual Honors College Thesis Fair. Each year, students from the Honors College present original thesis that they have worked on for the entirety of their OSU career. The event will include presentations, demonstrations, and displays from the 2012 Honors College graduating class from 11:30 to 1:30 in the Rotunda Room of the library. The fair is free to attend and food and drink will be provided. Now it's time to go over to Joe with a look at tonight's sports. Joe?
Good evening, Corvallis, and welcome to Tuesday's edition of sports. The Oregon State men's golf team made a late charge on the back nine in the final round of the NCAA Division I men's golf tournament in the Stanford Regional on Saturday, but fell just short of earning a trip to NCAA championships to conclude an outstanding season. The Beavers finished the three-day, 54-hole tournament in a tie for 7th place with a 1-under, 287, 269, 283, 839 at a par 70, 6,700-yard Stanford golf course, and just 4 strokes out of the top 5 spots that earn a trip to NCAA championships at Riviera Country Club in Pacific Palisades, California. Oregon State wraps up its 2011-2012 campaign with 2 team titles, a 5th place finish at the inaugural Pac-12 championship, and its 6th consecutive trip to the NCAA regionals. Great job, fellas. Don't forget that our next baseball series is against U of O, and it is a home series. If you aren't going anywhere over Memorial Day weekend, make sure you get out to Goss to support the Beavers. Oregon State is currently 34-17 overall, but 14-11 in the Pac-12 conference. So let's support the team and make sure that we sweep the Ducks. In Stanley Cup playoff action, SportsIllustrated.com reports that the New Jersey Devils have tied their series with the New York Rangers at 2 games apiece. The Devils won the game by a score of 4-1. Their next game is tomorrow in New York. In the Western Conference Finals, the LA Kings could finish off their series with the Phoenix Coyotes tonight in Arizona. The Kings are currently leading the series 3-1, and at the end of the first period, the score is tied at 1-1. This has been a look at your sports. Continue to tune into KBVR for more of the sports you care about.
Thanks, Joe. Well, that's all the news we have for you tonight, but be sure to check in with us tomorrow night at 7 for more news that matters in your life.
Have a good evening, everyone. Good night.